Ever stumbled upon a forgotten account, a hidden windfall, or maybe even a long-lost sock drawer stuffed with cash? Feels pretty good, doesn't it? Now, imagine finding a financial app that caters specifically to freelancers and self-employed folks. An app that promises fast transfers and sleek account management. That's Found. But what if you're dealing with some serious funds, a chunk of change that needs moving out of Found and into your main bank account? Can Found handle a big wire transfer? Or are you stuck moving money in smaller batches? That's the question we're tackling today. Buckle up, freelancers and side hustlers, because we're diving deep into the world of Found wire transfers and their limitations. No limits on incoming Found it. Let's start with the good news. Found, unlike some other financial apps, boasts no limits on incoming wire transfers. That means if your grandma decides to bless you with a hefty inheritance or a client pays you a significant upfront fee, Found can handle it all in one go. No need to break it down into smaller deposits and wait for them to clear one by one. Found keeps things smooth and efficient on the receiving end. But can you send it all out? The outgoing limits. Alright, Found is happy to take your money. But what about getting it out? Here's where things get a little more interesting. Found does have limitations on outgoing transactions, specifically wire transfers sent from your Found account to a linked bank account. Currently, the daily limit for outgoing wire transfers sits at $5,000. This means if you're looking to move a massive sum, you'll need to spread it out over a few days. It might not be ideal, but it's important to be aware of these restrictions before you get caught in a situation where you need to transfer a large amount quickly. Found versus traditional banks. A limit showdown. Now, how does Found's limit compare to traditional banks? Well, it varies. Brick-and-mortar banks often impose their own wire transfer limits, and these can range quite a bit depending on your account type and banking history. Some banks might allow you to send tens of thousands in a single transaction, while others might restrict you to a few thousand. The key takeaway here is to check with your specific bank to understand their outgoing wire transfer limits. This way, you can compare them to Found's limitations and decide which platform best suits your needs for a particular transfer. So, what if you absolutely need to move a large sum that exceeds Found's daily limit? Here are a couple of options. Split it up. This might not be the most exciting solution, but it's the most straightforward. Simply schedule multiple wire transfers over a few days, ensuring each one falls within the $5,000 daily limit. Reach out to Found. Found prides itself on customer support. If you have a legitimate reason for needing to move a large amount of money quickly, it might be worth contacting their customer service team. They might be able to offer some assistance or temporarily adjust your transfer limits depending on your situation. No matter which route you choose, clear communication is essential. If you're splitting the transfer into smaller chunks, make sure the recipient is aware and understands the timeline. Additionally, if you choose to contact Found's customer service, be prepared to explain your situation and provide any necessary documentation to support your request. Found offers a convenient and user-friendly platform for freelancers and self-employed individuals. While there are no limits on incoming wire transfers, outgoing transfers are capped at $5,000 per day. This might be a limiting factor for some users dealing with particularly large sums. However, Found's flexibility in terms of other features, like unlimited direct deposits and transfers from payment apps, can still make it a valuable tool for managing your finances. Just be sure to factor in the outgoing wire transfer limit when planning your financial moves. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.